People don't walk in the office trying to be a Navy SEAL weighing 297 pounds. You walk in looking the way I look now. So he brought me back to a scale, and I remember looking in front of me was a height weight chart. For me, I'm 6'1". I could only weigh 191. I had to lose 106 pounds in less than 3 months. So I went on this crazy routine and eating hardly nothing. And in less than 3 months, I lost 106 pounds.
Hello everyone, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be following David Goggins' diet and routine before he joined the Navy SEALs. This is when he was 24 years old. He was 297 pounds, which is 135 kilos. He needed to go from 297 pounds down to 191 pounds to join the Navy SEALs. To do so, he had just over 2 months, and he went through a ridiculous routine of training from 4:30 in the morning through to 10:30 p.m, eating only 800 calories, and today I'm going to be following that routine. David Goggins is someone who massively inspires me. He massively inspired me on my own weight loss journey. He's someone I listen to a lot of his talks, a lot of his motivational videos. I'm going to put his routine on the screen now. It's a pretty crazy day. It starts at 4:30 in the morning with a banana, straight into a 1-hour bike ride, and then some swimming, and then a big body workout, and then more bike, and then a run, and then his dinner, very small dinner, and then another bike workout. So it's a lot of exercise, very little calories. So it is now 4:30 a.m. I've got my banana, and I'm going to start the day with the banana, and at the end of it I want to get ready to go to the gym for the first workout of the day, which is a 1 hour on a indoor bike. Now my gym opens at 6, so I've had to go to another gym which is open 24 hours so I can get access to their bike for 5 a.m. I'm excited. See you in a bit. So we are over the halfway mark. Already feeling some discomfort. Rest of the day is going to be fun. Got half an hour to go. I'm going to get on with this. Catch you after. Okay, so it is now 6:04. First workout done. Between 6 and 7, he studies for something called the ASVAB, which is some sort of military US Navy SEALs aptitude test. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go home, do some editing, edit this video, not have breakfast, which is a heartbreak, and then get ready for the next workout, which will be a swimming session. So I'll see you then. So it is now 7:53 and I'm at the gym, which is over there. For the next workout between 8 and 10 a.m. he would swim for 2 miles, which is 3.2 kilometers. Now earlier this week I did Nick Bear's Ironman workout where I had to swim 3,000 meters, 3 kilometers. And in that video, after I did it, I said I will never do that again. That was an absolute workout and I'm absolutely wrecked. I definitely won't be swimming that distance ever again. But here we are, 4 days later, and I'm doing more than that, 3,200 meters, as part of David Goggins' weight loss workout.
I was in the Air Force for about 4 years, and my big thing was I wanted to be Air Force pararescueman, some of the best medics on the planet Earth. As I got in the program, I started realizing that they had this thing called water confidence. Basically, they make you very uncomfortable underwater. So I realized at that point in time that I hated being underwater. I hated holding my breath. For 6 weeks, I hung in the program. I didn't sleep at all. for fear of going back to the pool, for fear of drowning in my head.
Fast forward a few years, he gains all this weight. He's now trying to be a Navy SEAL, and now he has to conquer his fear of water. And what does he do to conquer his fear of water? He puts in 2 miles, 3.2 kilometers swimming every single day in his routine while he's losing weight to join the Navy SEALs. So there's another lesson in there. Something you're massively afraid of, go do it repeatedly and enough times until you're not afraid of it. Beautiful lesson. I'm now going to go in and start my 2 mile, 3.2 kilometer swim between 8 and 10 a.m. Let's get it. I ask myself all the time why I do what I do, why I run, why I work out, why I take on challenges that really push me to my physical limit, why I'm really taking on David Goggins' routine, and why I'm signing up to a triathlon, and why it all appealed to me, why I get this burning desire to want to try something difficult. And it's because I'm just so curious to find out what I'm capable of, how far I can go, how will I cope. I thrive on that feeling of doing more when all your body wants to do is stop. And that all came from a period in my life when I spent a few years never pushing myself, taking the easy way out day after day, time and time again, eating the foods I wanted to eat and not caring about my physical health, and letting my mental health deteriorate as a result, taking shortcuts at work, taking shortcuts in life, skipping workouts, skipping gym sessions. At every opportunity I gave into the voice in my head that told me not to bother, that told me to quit, that told me to indulge, that had no sense of discipline or control. A life like that, with no pressure, with no responsibility, with nothing to aim at and nothing to chase, is so unfulfilling. It really is. It's easy to do, but the worst part about it, it leaves you empty inside. So now I thrive on days like this. Days that leave me absolutely battered and bruised at the end of it. Weeks filled with runs, workouts, sweating and sore, pushing myself at every opportunity. Because I know days like this and a life like this is so much more rewarding than the opposite. And that is the swimming workout done. It is now 10:39. The next workout is at 11. I can't even go home. This gym is about half an hour drive away from my house, so I'm going to stay here until 11 o'clock for the next workout, which is going to be a strength training session. It's a 3-hour upper body workout. And I'm ridiculously hungry. I just want a bowl of cereal or some burgers or something. But I've got the next best thing, which is a nice bottle of water. So I'm going to wait it out for the next 10 minutes, 15 minutes, rest, and then I'll catch up with you in a bit. And I'm already on 2,000 active calories burnt. And we're not even halfway through all the workouts today. David. See you in a bit. 10:57, and it is time for the brutal 3-hour upper body workout. In honor of the fact that David Goggins holds the pull-up record of 4,030 pull-ups done in 17 hours, I'm going to be doing 100 pull-ups, 10 sets of 10 reps first. Into a circuit of bench press, bicep curls and shoulder press. I'm going to do 400 reps in total of each of those three, 100 reps at a time, 4 sets. So 100 reps of the bench press, 100 reps of bicep curls, 100 reps of shoulder press, 4 sets, and that's going to be my workout.
So I invented this routine. It was called like anywhere from the 100 to 500 routine. So I pick a light weight and I go in there and I smoke out that, like, so let's say it's bench press. Let's say I can do the bar 100 times without stopping. You want to pick something that you can do over 100 times without stopping. And if you do stop, you stop in the rest. So your rest position is the up position. You don't rest it, like rack it. You don't rack it, you rest up. And by you resting up, your muscles are still working. And you can only rest for 10 seconds until you get 100 reps.
Absolutely brutal, absolutely. I was wondering when I saw the routine why he swims before he does the body weight workout, the strength workout, and it's because there's no way you'll be able to swim after doing all that reps. 1600 reps. It is now 2:20. I've got just about enough time to get home, charge my phone, and then get out again to the gym that I started off at to do 2-hour bike ride. Let's get it. $3:20 and we are back on the bike. So between 3 and 5 o'clock, David Goggins gets back on the bike for 2 hours, cycling and studying again. So that's what we're doing. I'm not going to be studying. I'm going to be watching his podcast with Joe Rogan for the 15th time, just to stay in the same mindset. I feel better, drank lots of water on the way home, and I feel like this next part isn't going to be too strenuous. It's definitely going to be a lot easier than what I've already done. So I'm going to be on here for 2 hours, take it all in, and then get ready for the next part after that. I'm starving, but drank lots of water, that makes me feel good. And this next part should be about killing time more than anything. See you in a bit. So I am back from the second bike ride. It is now 5:42. Around this time, David Goggins will not eat. He will now go on a run between 2 miles and 6 miles, which is about 3 kilometers or 9 kilometers. So I'm gonna get my phone to charge, my watch to charge, recover a little bit, and then I'll be going on a run. I'm gonna do a minimum of 5 kilometers. If I could do more, I'll do more, but I'm aiming for a minimum of 5K. So, let's go get it. So, got a quarter mile in, 0.4 kilometers. And it was at this point, on his first run, on his first day, on his weight loss journey, that David Goggins stopped and walked back home because he couldn't go anymore. He went back home, sat on his sofa, started crying. He was like telling himself he's too fat, he's too big, who's he kidding? Trying to lose over 100 pounds to join the Navy SEALs. The next day, he tried again. He realized very quickly he can't do much running when he weighed that much. So he focused on the bike, putting in hours on the bike. After he lost a bit of weight, he went back to running. And each time, increasing the distance he can run. Slowly and slowly, getting to 6 miles. The lesson for me, and what I love about running, is you only have to be better than yourself the previous run, the previous day. David Goggins
to try to better himself every day for over 2 months, and he ended up with an amazing journey. Let's get this.
David Goggins' journey wasn't just about fitness and weight loss. It might have started like that, a tangible goal, lose 106 pounds and get into the Navy SEALs. But very quickly it becomes much more than that. It becomes about you as a person and your growth. It becomes a journey to overcome your past, your demons, to prove people wrong, to prove it to yourself what you're capable of. So what started off as a weight loss journey becomes much more than that. It becomes a personal journey to demand more from yourself in all parts of your life, to build a life that you're proud of, a life that you're excited and happy to wake up to. And a life like that is built on a foundation of hard work and discomfort, of doing things that you're afraid to do, doing things that make you nervous, but leave you with an undeniable sense of achievement and satisfaction.
Whew. That's the run done. I just couldn't stop. The weather was great, location was great. I love running, but what I love more now is that we get to eat. First meal of the day coming up.
So it is now 7:24. I've showered because I was smelling absolutely horrendous, and it's dinner time. So David Goggins' total calories for the day would be 800. We had 100 calories with the banana, and for dinner he would have some sort of carbs. So here I've got 360 calories of rice, some sort of steamed vegetables. Here I've got 35 calories of broccoli, and then the last 300 calories are on some chicken breast. He will have some lean protein to go with it. Now this is going to taste absolutely divine. Whew! Going 14 hours on just a banana is bad enough. After about 10 hours of exercise, this does not help the situation. There you go. And not even 5 minutes later, it's done. I ate that like it was my last meal. Anyway, it's now 7:30. You'd think, you know, we can sit, chill, watch some TV with a big bowl of ice cream. Instead, I have to get ready for the final bit of exercise of the day, a 2-hour bike ride, which I'm really looking forward to. So I'm gonna recover for a bit, let this food digest, and then I'll see you at the gym for the 3rd time for the final bike ride. Let's get it. And we're done. Time to get out of here. And that is the end of the day. It is now 10:24. David Goggins will now be going to sleep and then getting ready to do it all over again tomorrow. I thankfully will not. Stats of the whole day will be on the screen now. Overall, I burnt a total of 7,600 calories, a little bit more. 5,400 active calories, 706 minutes of exercise, 19,000 steps. I mean, it's just ridiculous. This is, yeah, I thought I'd feel a lot worse, to be honest, but the sense of accomplishment and achievement is actually quite overpowering. So I feel great, I feel good, I'm so glad I did it, I'm so happy that I did it. It was such a good feeling to be able to put myself in the shoes of someone that that really inspires me. And I've been listening to him all day, and I don't want to say too much because you've actually been hearing me talk throughout the whole video, but I've been listening to him all day, and doing a whole day like this dedicated to one goal, losing weight and achieving something that you set your mind to. It's a lot of time you spend in your own head, so I can imagine that he spent a lot of time in his head obsessing about what he wanted to achieve, thinking about all the hard things that he's gone through. And it can really drive someone when they go internal, and that's something that he cares a lot about, going internal, blocking out the outside world. And when you dedicate your whole day to yourself, exercising, eating right, it's a good way of blocking out everything that's going around you, focusing on yourself and achieving your goals. But yeah, I won't say any more. That is the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you're new, please do subscribe. And yeah, I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much. Peace.
I was already at rock bottom my whole life. So when you know how rock bottom feels, you don't mind sleeping in the sewer. So at that point, once I realized that I already experienced the bottom, I no longer had fear of failure. But this took a long time. It's one like I woke up and, oh, eureka, I got it. And I started realizing that the mind is the most powerful weapon that we have. Once I was able to quiet my mind and realize that I was really not cursed, but blessed to have so many tools that I never saw as tools. While growing up, so much hardship. Only thing that can happen to me now is this victory.